So dear students, so today we will be discussing a very important problem with respect to the computation of different ratios. So in ratio analysis, we have different types of ratios: liquidity ratio, profitability ratio, capital structure ratio, as well as the turnover ratio or activity ratio. So with the help of the balance sheet, so today we'll be going through one problem on computation of the ratios. So from the following balance sheet, so you are required to compute the four ratios here: current ratio, quick ratio, debt equity ratio, and last one is the proprietary ratio. So the balance sheet is given. Equity share capital 1,50,000, debentures 75,000, sundry creditors 65,000, bank overdraft 35,000, and the total in asset side, land and building is there, long term investment is there, very clearly specified, stock, debtors, and cash. So with this balance sheet or with this given information, we need to calculate the four ratios. So now with the help of the balance sheet, we can calculate the four ratio. So here you need to know the formulas for the calculation. So current ratio and quick ratio are coming under liquidity ratio, and the formula for the current ratio is current assets upon current liabilities, and quick ratio also called as liquid ratio. So quick assets divided by quick liabilities, or sometimes we can consider current liabilities. Debt equity ratio, long term debt upon the equity, and last one proprietary ratio, the net worth or the shareholders fund upon total assets. So now we will calculate the ratio one by one. So first we will go for the current ratio. So we'll write calculation of ratios. The first one, current ratio. Now first we'll write the formula. Current ratio is equal to current assets upon current liabilities. So first again now formula ಬರೆಯುವ, then it will be very clear. So now we need to know the value of current assets and current liability in the problem. So current asset is equal to, I think the items we need to take from the balance sheet here. So stock, debtors, and cash are the component of current asset. So stock, debtors, and cash we need to write here. So stock plus the value of the debtors plus cash. So the value will be like this. Stock is given 1,20,000, 90, and 75,000. So 1,20,000 plus 90,000 plus 75,000. So the total current asset will be, if you use calculator, it will give you 2,85,000. Next, we will go for current liability here. So current liability will be the component of the liability side. So here two values are there, sundry creditors and bank overdraft. So you need to identify the component of current asset and current liability in the problem. So if you'll go through that problem, so in balance sheet alli equity share capital will be the part of equities, debenture will be considered as a long-term debt, sundry creditors and bank overdraft will be considered as a current liability here. Next, land and building, fixed assets alli bartade, long-term investment, anyway it is investment part, stock, debtors and cash are current asset component. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಮೂರು ಐಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ divided by current liability. Next, for liquid asset, liquid ratio, liquid asset means current asset minus stock. So stock and prepaid expenses are excluded from the current asset. So if you exclude 1,20,000 from current asset, you will get liquid asset. And here also I think for the calculation of liquid liability, from current asset you need to exclude the bank overdraft. So you will get liquid liability. And third ratio is debt equity ratio. Long term debt specifically is given debtors. The debentures here given long term debt divided by equity is 1,50,000. And last one is proprietary ratio. Again the net worth, equity share capital only we can consider here, there is no reserves and surplus, divided by the total assets 3,25,000. So current liabilities are actually bank overdraft and creditors plus bank OD. So amount is 65,000 and 35,000. 65,000 plus 35,000. So amount will be, I think, 1 lakh. Now the formula you can apply here. Current ratio. So ಈಗ ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Current ratio is equal to, so we can get value here. Current ratio is equal to current asset 2,85,000 upon 1 lakh. So you can get that calculation here. So if you write the total 2,85,000 and current liability here, if you write 1 lakh, so current ratio is equal to current asset 2,85,000 upon current liability. I think you will get 2.85. So one ratio we calculated, so 2.85 will be the current ratio. So ideal current ratio is actually 2.1. At least you should have twice the current liability, but here the current ratio is more than standard ratio. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ರೇಷೋ ಅಂತ ನಾವೊಂದು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ it will be usually 2:1, but here it is 2.85:1, so it is above the ideal or standard ratio. Fine. Second one is liquid ratio. The formula for liquid ratio is liquid assets upon liquid liabilities. So liquid asset upon liquid liabilities. Now sometimes the formula in some textbook they considered liquid asset upon current liabilities. So anyway, we'll stick to this formula. Now liquid asset is equal to current asset minus stock as well as prepaid expenses, but prepaid expense is not here. So the value of current asset is 2,85,000 minus stock value. So stock value is 1,20,000. So 1,20,000 if you subtract, so it will give you 1,65,000. And liquid liability is already, we have to calculate liquid liability. So liquid liabilities is equal to, so from current liability we need to subtract the bank overdraft. So now current liability we already know that 1 lakh. From 1 lakh we need to subtract 35,000. So the liquid liability will be 65,000. So liquid ratio is equal to, so the two values you have to take, 1,65,000 liquid asset upon liquid liability. So that will be 3. Actually it is nearly 2.54 you will get. So it will round it off to 3. So usually the standard liquid ratio is 1:1, but here it is 3 times more the standard. So the liquidity position of the company is very good. And similarly, liquid ratio can be calculated in one more way. Liquid ratio is equal to, so now instead of liquid liability, so there is an alternative, we can take current liability also. In some textbooks sometimes they will consider current liability. So in that case it will be 1,65,000 liquid asset upon, I think current liability we need to take. Current liability is already calculated here, it is 1 lakh. So some we will get bit less, 1.65 like that we will get. Next, the third one is debt equity ratio. Now the formula for debt equity ratio is long term debt upon equity. Now long term debt in the problem, it's only the value of debentures, so they given in the problem. So debentures I think worth rupees 75,000. It's given in the problem. Next, the value of equity. So equity usually consists equity capital, reserves and surplus. But in this problem, I think equity share capital only to consider. So 1,50,000. So debt equity ratio is equal to long term debt 75,000 upon equity. So 0.5. So ideal debt equity ratio is 2:1. Means at least you can go for twice the equity. But here it is less than the debt equity ratio. Equity is greater than the debentures. So here company is preferring the equity capital over the debt capital. So that is the interpretation we can give with respect to debt equity ratio. And the last one is proprietary ratio. Now the formula for proprietary ratio is net worth upon total assets. So here equity capital net worth means equity capital, reserves and surplus minus fictitious assets we have to consider, and total asset also total asset minus fictitious assets. But in this problem there is no fictitious assets, so net worth is directly the equity capital only we have to take. That is already we considered here 1,50,000. So it should be written here net worth. Next, the total assets. So total asset value we need to take from balance sheet 3,25,000. 3,25,000. So proprietary ratio will be net worth upon total asset. So that is 0.46. So this is the calculation with respect to proprietary ratio. So all the calculation is done with the help of the formulas. So current ratio, current asset upon current liability, liquid ratio, liquid asset upon liquid liability or current liabilities. Next, debt equity ratio is long term debt divided by equity. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ the proprietary ratio net worth upon total assets. And we observed the evaluation also by comparing with respect to standard ratio. So current ratio is 2.85. So current ratio standard or ideal current ratio is 2:1. 2:1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ at least ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ current liability ಗೆ 2 ಲಕ್ಷ current asset ಇದ್ರೆ the company is working capital position is very good, like that the standard ratio is giving interpretation. In this problem the working capital position is very sound because current ratio is above the standard. Quick ratio 2.54 or 1.65 when you take current liability. Here when you compare with the standard ratio it is 1:1, but here also it is above the standard. Debt equity ratio 0.5 when you take actually the long term debt, but here also in some textbook there is a provision to take total debt, long term debt plus you can consider current liability. So if you consider current liability and total debt, so the debt equity ratio will be 1.17. And last one is proprietary ratio. So the standard proprietary ratio is similarly 1:1. So here it is 0.46. So here We did the computation of a ratio with the help of the balance sheet. The four ratios we calculated: current ratio, quick ratio, debt equity ratio, and proprietary ratio. Thank you.